Hi, I'm Holger. I blog at collabthinking.com. Coming out of a phone booth today. There's also something going on with my voice, so I apologize. You know that Google Drive is the safest place to store your files because it is a closed system in the cloud. But it is also collaborative. So if you let people share your files, you need to let them know which files they should be more careful with. And this is exactly what we're going to do today. We will talk about drive labels. So let's get started. Some files in Drive are confidential, while others are meant to be distributed freely. We deal with so many files, it might not immediately be obvious which files are special. So you help future you, others that you share your files with, and even programs that access files. Labels allow you to mark important files, so labels are a security feature. I say this because other services like Gmail use the word label for organizing. You can only apply existing labels. You cannot create your own categories. Labels usually revolve around security and confidentiality. For example, labels will be called data classification or internal-external use, but not project phase or client name. Let's start labeling files so that others and our future selves know how to treat the files that they are receiving. In Google Drive, you can label any files through the Details panel. Add the label you want. Some organizations make a single label available. That makes the drop-down menu seem more work than it should. Editor rights are sufficient to add, change, or remove a label. I recommend that you label unlabeled files that you come across, not just files you own, just as you would correct a typo in the file name. A tip: you can label several files at once by selecting them, then selecting the label you want from the context menu. And another tip: you can use the Drive viewer to apply labels like so. Any file on Drive can be labeled. That includes Microsoft files, PDF files, images, etc. In the editors, such as docs, slides, or sheets, you can label directly from the File menu. By now, you will have noticed that the data classification label is special in Google Drive. When it is present, it appears everywhere, while you have to go to the Labels panels to see every other label. Your organization may call that label differently. Now that you know how easy it is to label a file, you get two things out of it. The first thing we've already mentioned. Labels accompany the file everywhere. All viewers will see the label whenever they open a file, and it will instruct them how to handle your file. Second, you can search for labeled files. There is a new advanced search parameter available to find the right file when you need it. I have two more things for you that often come up. First, labels are not encryption or passwords. You don't need that when you work with Google Workspace. Your sharing permissions take care of that. Labels do not modify your files. They are stored in a layer in Google Workspace and are not exported when you download a copy of your files. Second, labels can be applied automatically to a large number of files, for example, by scanning for keywords. Our focus today is talking about how you can protect your own files, so we didn't talk about automatic labeling that happens in the background. And finally, read your organization's labeling policy. It'll give you confidence to know you're doing the right thing and to help others apply labeling correctly. And we're done. Labels are easy to apply and help everyone keep your data safe. It's a good habit to start labeling everything that you come across. After a while, missing labels really start to bother you. It's also a one-time action. It's not that much of an effort. And I've yet to see someone get upset that their file has been labeled. That's how security improves and the good guys win. Thanks for watching, and see you at collabthinking.com.